and she's going to talk to you guys about how to share doTERRA. So get excited and help me welcome on stage Marlene Flax.
Isn't that awesome this morning?
Yes.
So now we know why we should share doTERRA. How we should share doTERRA. How many of you already shared doTERRA? Raise your hand. Okay. How many are here to really just learn how to share? Never have before. Okay. Way more than have a little bit. Okay, cool. I know my uncles. So we're gonna learn how to share doTERRA. Who's gonna join us as a customer today? Anyone not yet enrolled? Because we're blocking the doors. You're not leaving here until that happens. So you know. By the way, one of my new friends who isn't enrolled yet, it's her birthday today, and this is how she's spending it with us. All together. Happy birthday, Belinda. Happy birthday, Belinda. I'm gonna use Belinda for one of my stories on how I share. Because Belinda knew about essential oils. He won't say what company. So, but here she is. Here she is. So, you can join as a customer, Belinda. That's your first step. Learn to live the wellness lifestyle. Get your products paid for. Earn free products, right? That's the first step. Then when you learn how to live this lifestyle, and people start to ask you, what are you doing? Why do you look so good? Why are you so happy? Why are you not tired? You may decide you want to share that, right? We all share what we love. Share doTERRA. So you live the lifestyle, and then you can help others benefit from that lifestyle and from getting free products as well. And you share and get your, who just wants to get their products paid for? That's all you want. Yeah, okay. But you can. You can absolutely. Not that many hands up, but you can absolutely just get your products paid for. And then once that happens, you're gonna be like, well, that was easy. All my friends and family already use doTERRA, so now I gotta find more people that want this in their life. You're gonna be inspired to do that and maybe make an impact anywhere in the world, and become a builder. So those are the three pathways to how to share doTERRA and how you can partner. And then now, we had our loyalty rewards program, which was already the best in the industry, but somehow doTERRA managed to make it better. And we have another rewards program coming out where when you get on the loyalty rewards for the first time, you get a free gift with your first order. You earn up to 30% back in products, which is unheard of. You get free or reduced shipping on qualified orders. And then now we have also a VIP reward. I mean, who doesn't love to be VIP? Delmar, raise your hand. I know you love VIP. We all love VIP. Now we have a VIP program, which is for those who are under 30% and have a qualified order, you get another free gift. So, who gives more gifts than doTERRA? I do not know. There's VIP offers, there's rewards points, and when you're a customer, you can share just as a customer. You don't even have to give us all your private information or anything. You can just share as your customer, get your product paid for up to $599 in doTERRA dollars. Okay, it's doTERRA dollars. And what those are, we're all familiar with loyalty rewards. If you're been in doTERRA a while, right? You can get your product paid for. With doTERRA dollars, you can get the taxes, the shipping, even your renewal fee paid for. So it's not just for product. So you can share and get all of those things paid for as well. And then as an advocate, once you do that and you decide maybe you want to upgrade, you just upgrade your account when now you give your social, and you can help other people earn theirs free. And also with placements, we have really good programs in place. So when some of those customers decide they want to share as an advocate, now they become your business partners. Right? So you and all the people that you share with as a customer can also be moved to your organization if you decide to build as an advocate. Okay? So you can get your products paid for, and you can join as an advocate, and then you can get more than doTERRA dollars, just good green dollars. So you can upgrade to that. And then we have the pipes. So this is how we do doTERRA, right? This is how we share from beginning to end. We start with preparing. And so what that means is you have to learn every single essential oil, those 140. You have to learn every single one, every single blend, every single product we have. That's prepared, right? That's not what you need to do. And that's often what I hear when people decide they want to share. It's like, but there's so much to learn. There's way too much. I just can't. You don't have to learn everything. What I recommend is preparing with the things you love, which is foundational wellness. Now, 3 products. Learn the 3. We had all the class this morning. You're all ready to go and share, right? You prepare that way. You use what you love, learn about what you love, and teach what you love. Super easy. And then, if you haven't already, all the people that aren't quite sharing yet, you look around your home, and whatever you can switch yourself and make better and non-toxic and green and healthy, cleaning products, right, what we put on our bodies, switch all of that yourself first, understand the value and benefit of that, and then just go and share that. Invite, that's the next one, invite others to learn how to do that too. Okay? You invite them. How do you invite them? Have you ever seen the cute little sample bottles? Probably had them before. That's a really good way to invite someone to an experience. The aroma touch I heard mentioned before. And a few massage students in the audience I know are going to be learning how to do that. That's another amazing way to give an experience and then invite to learn more. It may just mean information. Just invite because of what, and what are you going to share? What you've already experienced. So it makes it easy. You don't have to learn everything. Then presenting. You can sit there, host a class. Doesn't mean that's all you have to do. If your worst nightmare is standing in front of a group of people to teach something, do not worry. There is so many ways. I can tell you I built probably 80% of my organization just one person at a time. Just meeting with one person at a time. Sometimes that was on the phone, sometimes it was through text message, through voice message, through Instagram, social media, whatever. It's not just hosting classes, it's whatever fits your lifestyle and your personality. There's so many ways to present. And see, then it goes from present to enroll. That's how it happens, builders, right? You just present and you enroll, right? Right? Or is there something that should be maybe in the middle, big capital F word, right? that's a little bit more like what happens when we do doTERRA. We present and we follow up, and sometimes we follow up again, and then we follow up again, right? But I think what happens sometimes is that follow-up process can become shorter and not as what it really can be. And I just want to share, if I went TikTok or story time, do a little story time for follow-up. Because I think that's really important, and I think it's a part that, whether you're just thinking about sharing or you shared for a long time, it might be where we quit a little bit too prematurely. And I want to just share a story of a lady that I met a little over a year ago at an event. Maybe you've done events like this where you put a table up, you're meeting hundreds of people. This is the biggest event I do each year, it's about 10,000 people. So I met a lot of people that weekend. And I would say probably a few hundred. But a couple people stand out. And this lady in particular, she stood out. Sometimes I know why someone's standing out. Maybe their eyes lit up when I mentioned natural health or essential oils. Maybe they told me they already work as a Reiki master or a massage therapist. And so I tend to follow up with them a little more effectively or quickly. This particular lady, I wasn't sure what it was about her. But she just stood in my mind, and when I got home, I messaged her pretty early on in the list and texted her. And could you believe she did not reply? I could not believe that. I'm like, she was the one that stood out in my mind. I was expecting her to reply right away. Oh, she must not speak. I'll send another one. She didn't reply to that either. And I thought, no, her phone must be disconnected. Something happened. She should be replying to me. But what happens when we do that, right? We text, we message, we don't hear back, and we think they really weren't interested. But for this particular lady, I said, no, I'm calling her. Yes, I actually got on the phone and called someone on my list, like real life. Called her, she picked up, and I said, hey, we talked. She goes, oh yeah, I definitely. I want the oils. I'm just busy. And, oh, okay, you were busy. Okay, I get it. let's get on a call. So we got on a call, I enrolled her, everything was great. She got some oils. And then after that, what I do, like one of the things I definitely recommend doing, and I did not do early on enough in my doTERRA business, is have a system of follow-up and a system of education once you do enroll someone. See that last S there, support? So I did the E, then I have the S now, the support. So there's many different ways you can support people now in doTERRA, way more than when I started 11 years ago. And I like to use an app, but there's websites, there's all different kinds of systems. I like this app because it's easy and it's free. And so my new enrollment was in this app, and she was getting information on loyalty rewards, on education, on things she needed. And what I love is that I can see when people, like when they open something, when they click on something, you get a score. And my enrollment had an A++ on hers. And I thought, I'm gonna call her again. So maybe a couple months went by and I called her and I said, hi, I see you're enjoying the information you're getting from me. And she said, I'm loving it. Oh my goodness, it's so cool. And everyone's stealing my oils from me. My uncle takes my beadlets. I have to buy them over and over again. And I'm just buying so many more just because I'm giving them away. And I said, well, you don't have to do that. Like, we can teach a class and you can teach them all about it. She's like, you do that? You teach a class? Because she met me at a table, right? She didn't even know I taught classes. I was like, yeah, I'll come teach a class at your house 3 hours away. Absolutely, I want to do that. Let's do that this weekend. She said, no, well, I'll let you know. So then that 2 months later, 3 months later, I followed up again, and I followed up again, and it's never no. Sometimes it wasn't a response at all. Other times it was not yet, but we will. And I'm like, why can't I get this lady? Why do I want to leave 3 hours to go teach this class? She keeps ignoring me. Why can I forget about this girl? So, I don't know, 8 months later, I came back from one of these events. When we come back, we're like, I'm gonna follow up again with everyone on my list, and I'm ready, and I'm gonna do this. And I checked in again, and she said, can I call you? I said, okay. You can call me. What's going on? And she said, well, my husband's not too happy with me. And I said, what do you mean? He said, well, he wants to know if there's any way that I could get some of these oils and make money giving them to other people, because I'm just giving way too many away now and he's not happy about that and I should be doing more. And I said, well, yeah, I've been trying to do that for 8 months with you. And she said, okay, well, if you'll teach me, if you'll be there with me, if you take me on this journey with you, I want to learn how to do this. It means a lot to me. I said, it does? Okay, great. It means a lot to me too. Let's do this. And she said, well, yeah, because there's something I haven't told you yet. Cliffhanger, right? You want to know what that was? I think it would be great if we welcome her on the stage and have her share. Welcome her on and have her share what she told me that day that made such an impact that she wanted to do this, and what she hadn't shared with me yet. This is Lorena.
Hi, everyone.
Could you tell me what was that I have to know about you?
Well, I come from the medical field. I didn't exactly tell her everything. I just said, oh yeah, I know about the traditional medical and all the drugs and everything like that. You know, I went to medical school. I did biology, chemistry, pre-med, medical school, and that's all.
Graduated from medical school. She's being humble. Which medical school? Which medical school?
Harvard Medical.
Graduated from Harvard Medical School, was in the hospital setting as a pediatrician, and what happened?
Well, as I was working, I found out about a big farm and everything that's going on, and this is not what I signed up for. You know, I signed up to help people. I usually would go on mission trips with my dad, who's a pastor, to different countries to help people. So I would always say, when I grow up, I want to be a doctor so that I can help people, and they don't have to give me no money but a smile. And I just want to make everybody feel good. So that was my goal in life, and thank God I got to go through all my studies and everything. but also going through the orthodox traditional medicine, I also saw a lot of things that were being given to patients that would help in one thing but not in others, and actually make them more sick. And when God allowed me to get pregnant and have a baby, which took a long time, I decided to pull out. And I was like, this is not what I want for my son, and I work with kids. I want kids to get better. So I grew up with a grandma and a mom who did everything natural. And I was like, wait, this is a better option. And I started researching, and that's why I like Dr. O when he talked about all the research, because when Marlene talked to me about it, I did the research. I never answer texts quickly. I'm very, very busy. But if you call me, I will answer. So when she called, I was like, okay, let me look it up. I looked it up. I saw everything about the company, and I was interested, and that's when I said, okay, I'm gonna do it.
And tell me why it took 8 months. Why for you it took 8 months to really make that full decision outside of your research? What was that other thing holding you back, and what made you help you make that decision?
Well, actually, I'm not really a business person, so I never thought of this as a business. I just wanted to use it for myself. And I started using it, and when I started seeing how it worked quickly, one of my favorites, Digest Zen. I don't know how many of you guys like that. And On Guard, of course. And I started using it, and I'm one that talks to everybody, no matter who you are. And I would carry the oils with me, and somebody was like, oh, I have a headache, I would give them something. Or whatever it was, I would share all my oils, and my husband's like, wait a minute, why are you giving everything away? I was like, I'm trying to help people. This is my goal in life, to help people. And he's like, is there some way that you can make money with it? And I was like, I don't know, but I don't really care. He's like, well, I kept doing it and sharing and giving it away, and all my family's coming to my house and taking all my oils away. So finally I said, okay, since he was kind of like, you can't be doing this, you're just using all your money. I finally spoke to Marlene, and when she explained everything, I was like, okay, I'll do it if you come with me, because I have tried other things where people have introduced me, but they haven't shown me how to use it or what to do, and that doesn't help, So when she said, I'll do it, and she started getting on the phone, on Zoom, coming 3 hours away to my house, my husband, even he saw, like, wow, she's really there, this really works. Go ahead and do it. And then that's when I got motivated, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna do it because she's gonna help me, and I've seen that she's done it, I can do it too.
And I asked her to share that part because sometimes, when we do get someone excited to share with us, we do have to be a bigger part of that sometimes, and that's a part of what makes the difference for people, especially when they've had experience selling other things or trying something else, and they think because they didn't succeed at that, they won't succeed at this. And we all know this is way different than anything else anyone would ever do. So it just takes a little bit more. So you have your role, you have your support, right? Well, you know exactly what to do now. So what about you all? Could it work for you? Well, let's go through some questions. I'm passionate about oils and health and VMG and omegas and probiotics. You love people. You're gonna drive 3 hours to teach their classes with them. It won't always be 3 hours, it might be 20 minutes, but And serving them. Really wanting to help others. And can you follow a system? Whatever that is for you, whether it's the app, whether it's a program, worksheets, we have the Empower Success trainings on, right, for free on doTERRA.com. Some system, but have a system to learn it and then to be able to teach it to others, okay? And get things done. If you can do that, it will work for you. And the next step, have a wholesale account, or you will before you leave. We're seriously not letting you leave the building without one. Reach out for support. Many, many business resources, way more than when I did this long ago. And make your list. Start deciding who you're going to share with, right? What you're going to share with them because you're using it, you believe in it because it's made an impact in your own wellness. You're going to share that with others. And then put oils on people. Just put oils on them and have them breathe them in, have them put them on their bodies, sample everyone, and it will absolutely work to spread that forward. Okay? If you remember nothing else of this presentation, just remember that. It is simple. You can keep it simple. Figure out what you love about the products, what you love about the company. Put oils on people and share that with others. Okay, whatever, however that works for you. That's gonna look different for everyone. I'll end with another quick little story because I think sometimes we think that we have to do things a certain way or know too much or not enough. We don't know enough to go out there. Those of you who know my mom know that she's gonna let you know about some essential oils. She's not gonna teach a class. She doesn't know anything about a back office, but she's gonna let you know about some oils. And one day, I would say probably 70% of my organization was referred to by my mother. And one day I was sitting in front of a client doing a consult one-on-one, and she said, "Do you know why I'm here?" And I said, "Yeah, my mom, you met my mom, right?" She's like, "Yeah. But do you know what happened?" I go, "I can only imagine what happened. Because my mom is one that will be at the store in line to pay, and someone so much as sneezes in front of us. And I run the other direction because I know she's pulling out some oil to pour all over the person. That's definitely not my personality." So she said, "Well, do you know what happened?" I said, "I can just imagine what happened when you met my mom at the store." She said, "Well, yes, I did. I met her at the supermarket. And I was, looking, browsing through the milk. And she was next to me. And she came to me and she said, you should not buy that milk. It's not organic. It doesn't have the non-GMO label. Like, you really shouldn't get that milk." And the lady said she looked at her like, "Okay. Well, this is my favorite milk, and I think I'm gonna buy this milk." And she just took her milk and she walked away. And my mom just kind of shrugged, like, "All right, that's what you said." But the lady shared with me that as she walked away, she said, "Marlene, as I walked away, I heard the voice of God tell me, you're always praying to me for an answer. You're always asking me, and I'm giving it to you, and you're walking away from it." So she says, "I turned around, went back over to your mom, and said, 'I'm sorry, ma'am. Could you tell me what milk I should buy?' I guess." So my mom went into her Sylvia moments with the milk and my dad's journey with reducing blood glucose levels and pancreas function, and how it really helped him. And she said, "Well, I have problems with reducing my blood glucose level and pancreas function, and I've been praying for years for an answer for that. I need to meet your daughter." And that's how that lady was sitting in front of me that day. That lady ended up getting what we used to have called an every oil kit. Remember that? She got that one. So again, if you remember nothing else, remember to love people like Miss Sylvia over there loves people. Get up every day and pray that God puts someone in front of you that needs these oils. That's what she does every single day. How you share? From your heart. That's all that matters. Put oils on people, go out there and heal the world because we need it.